Hey guys, Andrew Hohlfeld, and today is another day for State of the Network. We're going to talk some changes. With me today,
Dan Hohlfeld. It's been a while.
It has been a
we
while.
got to get together and do one of these again. But First things first, I'm sure if you don't notice already, the quality looks a little bit different. It might look a little more shittier depending on how you feel about it or on how much acid you're on.
720p!
720?
That's what it feels like.
Well, you wanted to get a new camera.
Yeah, I've been looking to upgrade to the 80D. You have the 70D, love it, love the flip screen.
Yeah, there was an issue with that. I covered that on Dan and Mac, and then it is what it is. But you know, your cameras that we used for the front ones here, close-ups. Yeah, thank you. They were what, $600 bucks, a little more, $650 a piece.
With the lens, yeah. With the lens and the cable, you're looking at probably $750 somewhere in there all total.
So you asked if I wanted to buy them. I'm like, well, for the fact of the overheating issue, I can't see the screen, and you know, constantly having to reset the cameras after 30 minutes or so, depending on whatever. But
well, like we were talking about, anybody out there who has a DSLR already knows that 30 minutes kind of the standard. So after that 30-minute mark, or it would be slightly before, you want to stop your camera, just hit record again.
But that can be a pain in the ass if you're talking about a subject and you're passionate about it. You know, shit, I got to stop and hit reset. You know, now I don't have to worry about it. So I went with the Vixia. This is a Canon Vixia HF R700. I did an unboxing of this on our new show Up for Review, and basically it's just a consumer camcorder, and it's kind of the gold standard in the consumer camcorder market. As you can see here, I'll kind of show you our setup here. So now I got mine out front here, and then I'm using my XA10 for the wide shot there, and then we got one off to the right, you know, for each person, and I'm holding the other one which would go over here. But you know, it's nothing great, but it ain't bad. And I'm trying to get the best bang for the buck, and I think this does it, so we'll see. I still have yet to grade a show with it and see how it's gonna turn out, and you know, that's what this is kind of about, testing this too. So yeah, it's, you know, you gotta roll with the punches, as Ethan O'Connor used to say, and
Retired.
This is one of the, you know, next things that we gotta deal with. So if I can do more for less, I'm gonna do it. So.
I love this is what cameras need. Like, I don't know why all DSLRs don't have this anymore. This is one of my biggest gripes about the Canon 5D Mark IV. I was like, I'm not gonna upgrade my Mark III to the Mark IV unless it has this camera or this flip screen. And people were like, well, that gets rid of the more of the water sealness on it. Who cares? This is the standard these days. People want to vlog with cameras, and that's kind of what you need, is that screen on it. So that's kind of why I'm excited to upgrade to the 80D.
And this one also, it's not bad because it's got, I've still got my HDMI out port, so if I ever wanted to hook a switcher up to these someday and do a live recording with it, I could still do that. So that's one thing I was looking at. These were $200 a piece, so it only costed me $6 for 3 instead of $6 for 1. So I mean, it's gonna be, we'll see how it goes, and then go from there.
Okay, next order of business. Sad day in my heart, because this is a project that I started. Social Fixx.
Wasn't it the second show? Because it was Talk is Cheap was first, and then Social Fixx was second? No,
Social Fixx started first.
Or did you premiere yours first? I can't remember. They're pretty damn close.
Yeah, you recorded first. You did like 2 episodes in here, and then you held off while I was recording the social, and I started releasing the social first. Which was, you know, it's a sad day. It's our first show that we've done, and I like doing it. It's just that the interaction and the viewer count wasn't there.
Well, yeah, you tried to do different things. You tried bringing in the porn, you know, and maybe that, you know, some people didn't respond well to it.
Yeah, it's obvious that probably was a mistake, but we tried it, and we thought originally that it was holding, you know, getting people to come, but when I looked at the viewer, what is it called? Average viewer duration time or whatever, how long they watch, they would come for it averaged out to like 2 minutes per person, which some people are coming and just leaving right away.
Because of the thumbnail, that's all it was.
Yeah, pretty much. So, clickbait is important in the YouTube community, but if you can't retain people's attention, then it just doesn't work.
No, there's no point. And then if we're gonna, why stick money and time and effort, time, money, and energy into a show if it's not gonna take off? So we have to make the call and cut the rope.
Oh yeah, exactly. And
we've been talking about it for a while, and it's like, well,
originally I was gonna go down to maybe hitting an episode here or there if it was something really relevant, but at the same time it's hard to get all of us together because we got full-time jobs on the side. We're not just doing this like we have all the time in the world, like we're kids out of high school and we can just film whenever. But no, we got full-time jobs, so we struggle to get together as it is. And when we do get together, I'd like to do stuff that's gonna bring in the viewer duration.
If we ever had if we wanted to have, if there was a product or something we were talking about, like covering something, we could probably just have like a roundtable discussion like this on the network special or something, That's basically it could be, rather than just, if it is kind of a spin-off of, it wouldn't be like a show, but I'm saying if there's something relevant to cover, if there's a new, what's something that you
say a movie or something, like, actually that probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but it wouldn't be like, like you say, it wouldn't be consistent, it would just be hit or miss.
Yeah, it would just be like, okay, this is coming out, we're gonna talk about it, whatever we feel compelled to do. And I think that's what we need to do, is start listening to our drive and say, hey, I'm passionate about this, I want to talk about it, so give her a shot.
So with that being said, subscriber and our interaction increase, been awesome. We've been seeing a lot of people leaving comments, even hitting that thumbs up or thumbs down button. Some of the hard-hitting episodes that you guys have been seeing, I've been seeing 300 plus thumbs up on those suckers.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. That's
helps out a
exactly
lot.
what we want to see. So please keep hitting subscribing, sharing with your friends, all that good stuff. We just recently hit our 2,000 mark on our subscribers, and that was very, very exciting.
And it didn't take us that long to go from 1,000 to 2.
I'd say a few months we went from 1,000 to 2, but to get to that
First
1,000, we were going for a good probably 3/4 of a year.
Yeah, that was a little struggle there for a while. And that's the thing, it kind of hurts, like you're making all this content, you're not seeing anything from it now. Now we're starting to get there, so that's, it helps.
Okay, segmenting into Up for Review, our brand new channel / show on the network, where we review products, we do unboxings, and we do demos of products that we're very passionate about.
So you and I were talking about this, we used to do products and stuff, when we would review stuff, we'd kind of throw it up on the network specials. And we're like, well, if we're doing this, why don't we just make a channel on it?
Yeah, because we felt that if you're seeing reviews being mixed in with current content on the network specials, it's going to get kind of watered down.
Yeah.
We want to reserve the network specials for some events that are happening right at the time, or local stuff. Like that's kind of the special realm of having a network special, something
Right.
very special. Reviews is kind of a different thing. So, and that being said, reviews are very hot on YouTube right now. What's the first thing I do when I'm buying a product? I go right on YouTube and I look for reviews. So we want to tap into that untapped potential that the network has for doing reviews.
Yeah, so we got Dale Westby, who joined the network not that long ago. He's doing those dyno unboxings and stuff, and so he's got the first one, and I got the second one. I did a review on the Vixia here, so that's up on there. I shouldn't say a review, it was kind of an unboxing / demo.
Yeah.
But it's on there, and so also on those videos we'll also have the links in the description to the Amazon affiliate link, which you brought this up, and I think it's gonna benefit us somewhat.
So yeah, I was looking online on how YouTubers make their money, and it seems like Amazon is a big player in that. So people that do reviews, they post these affiliate links in the description below. So if you see any product reviews that we're doing, you can look in the description for those. Click those links. It does help us out. You don't necessarily have to buy the product itself, but if you click through that link and shop for other things, that also helps us out as well. It gives us a little percentage.
Does it
usually
really?
4 to 8%.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's
There's a link in the description down there
Yeah.
for this if you want to look at it.
It's awesome. I mean, it's great. I mean, there's a lot of people that make quite a bit off that, and you know, we're kind of looking to start making something off these videos that we're doing, because we don't want it to just be a hobby. We want to work at it and make it something awesome.
All right, now talk is cheap. I was always saying earlier, it's been like a year. I'm saying I want to have guests on. I want to have guests on, and I've been talking to people that want to come on or have asked if they wanted to let them on, and I was like, well, I'm waiting for the new MacBook, and then I can do it. Well, I finally got the new MacBook, but now I'm kind of waiting for just to get kinks ironed out. So it might be 2 months or so, but I'm going to reach out to one of our very, very dedicated viewers who wants to come on. I'm not going to say his name in case he changes his mind, but I'm going to offer him first, and I kind of will go from there and then spring out. And I was also thinking, you know, instead of doing every other week, I've kind of been doing it already. If a topic jumps into my head, you know, throw the camera on, do it. You know, I've shot a couple of my, you know, in my computer room now. If a hot topic like that comes out, you know, if there's emails on UFOs or aliens, I want to get that stuff out and cover it because I'm passionate about that. And same thing kind of goes for guests. If the times don't line up where we can't get everybody together to have a guest on, I don't know how that's going to work, having 3 people here and then a guest and all of us trying to talk to somebody over Skype. It might be too much jumble wumble, you know, going on. So I might just say, all right, I'll come out here, whatever, during the week, and then do a one-on-one thing with a guest and talk about, you know, what he has to bring to the table. And I just try to I'll probably step it up and see if I can go back to every week. We'll see how that goes, I guess, but kind of gonna roll with that one and see how it goes. But that's what I'm thinking about. So,
as some of you may or may not know, we have been working on a new show. Some of you guys have probably heard us talk about it in the past. It's called Bored as. The whole season's filmed. We got everything done. I kind of been holding off on editing because my current machine is like years and years old, and it's starting to freeze on me lately. So I've been holding off to get my MacBook, which Dan has asked me what's my delay on that, and I say that I'm kind of just waiting to see if there's a Black Friday deal, which this will be after Black Friday, so that's kind of irrelevant. But I'm that guy that likes to get the best deal I can, so I'm not going to go out and buy something if Black Friday is going to reign something even better. So with that being said, once I get my new MacBook, Dan's going to help me get trained in on it, and I'm going to start editing on there. That way when I get the show edited, he's going to do the color, or I'm going to do the color grading, he's going to do the effects and like intros and stuff like that. So we're kind of going to do it halvesies, so it's not so much work on one person. And we originally were shooting for a release date of like late winter, I think.
yeah, I had late winter.
Which right now it's probably going to end up being late spring, I want to say. Maybe early summer. I don't know, early summer. I'm going to say early summer because I don't want to like promise something and it's not going to happen. It's not that we have a whole lot to edit, it's just that it's going to take time for me to transition over to Apple and get used to how that functions. So we'll see how that goes.
We got what? We got about 6 episodes or
I think there is 6, yeah. And
I got one edited.
One done, and that one was pretty good. I think it'll go over pretty good. There's a couple that weren't so great, but we'll see. Again, if you guys enjoy that content, make sure you like it, share it, and leave comments, because those really help us. It really shows us that you want to see more of that content. And if we don't see that, shows are going to come to an end, because why put that time and energy into it if we don't get anything out of it?
All right, that's what we have planned. You know, we're always shooting different ideas, and you guys have been helping us a lot with those ideas. Always good to get that feedback and keep things going here. And last but not least, we want to mention, you know, happy holidays.
Cheers.
Coming up on Christmas here, and, you know, it doesn't always have to be about buying things, people. It's just about the presents.
Just show that you love us. That's all we care, because we love you guys back. Happy holidays.
See ya.